through my 39 years, I think I became more pragmatic toward things in life, and you know, and through my years, I became more pragmatic and found, in things like one thing that made me more pragmatic was when I had kidney failure. And they were putting in my uncle was telling me that God was gonna perform this magical miracle where my kidneys would grow back, and I'm thinking, why aren't my kidneys growing back? And in the end, I learned that it's not like that. It's just a form of. I felt um, deceived. I think it kind of changed my view on religion. Like, well, can perform all these miracles, and I remember seeing many of my family members where they would were on their deathbed, and he's telling that God's going to rise them, and doesn't happen. They die. Sadly, they die. And I think I became more. I learned that religion did not help me with my health. I learned to be, especially with my health and being pragmatic, is you have to take care of yourself. You have to eat healthy. You have to exercise, eat things that are good for you, not things that are bad. I mean, you know, I remember I was 220 pounds maybe 6 years ago, and I lost that weight by eating healthy, working out, taking my meds, and just being more smarter instead of like, you know, praying to some God to heal me. I think I became more pragmatic about like religion when because of that, because my kidney, but also other things. But I didn't find that it helped me, and I don't think it helps people. I mean, there's people that grew up in religious homes and they were molested, and they probably were praying for God to get them away from it, and it still doesn't happen. The abuse didn't stop. So I think had more of a realistic things on life. I mean, people are gonna say things. I learned this. You know, I'm not gonna believe you until it's done. People will say things to you. I want to see it before I believe it. I think is what the saying. How I look at things instead of, oh yeah, I believe it. I don't. I want to see it first before I believe it. So that's just how I look at things now. I learned that common sense works more than being smart. I mean, it's good to be smart, but it's good to have some form of common sense, because you don't have some common sense or some sense, you're pretty much screwed over. Um, but I learned that being nice does not work. It's good. It's a time to be nice, and there's a time not to be nice. To be respectful, but you gotta be your own man where people will respect you. Being nice or being a jerk, people won't somewhat respect you. But being your own person and being a stand-up guy and taking care of business, people will somehow respect you. Whether if they like you or not, they might respect you. Good story would be in The Godfather. Fredo. Uh, Fredo wasn't. He didn't get respect. He was weak, and Michael was smarter, but he had a lot of sense in what he did. And there was stuff he did you didn't agree with, but he knew how to somehow survive. So that's how I look at things now, being pragmatic. Another one would be Donald Trump and the wall, claiming he's going to uh, have Mexico pay for the wall. Mexico didn't pay for anything. But, believing in that was really silly. I didn't buy into it, but I know anybody who buys into it, there's something wrong with them. Believing another country, you're going to make another country pay for something. Not going to happen. So, um, I don't know. If you understand it, that's how I look at being pragmatic. Thank you.